Howdy, Possum Patty, Red Hat, Soggy Bottom Bunch, Hot Cocoa. This is not dark chocolate. Somehow it's milk chocolate with peppermint flavored marshmallows. I pulled it out of the dark chocolate container. See, here's proof. But it's not dark chocolate. No, this is very strange. It must have come out of another box and I stuck it in here. Let me do a little whipped cream. Good. Yum. Well, yippers, I did a smidgen of cleaning and organizing, filling up my trash bag, got one container down the stairs, and made a pile of some other things. But I'm working on it. Still have some journaling over here on the table to do. But excuse me today while I follow my passion. Yes, I'm going to follow my passion today because Mr. Possum wanted to go to a store which is not very close. And I was like, oh, okay, let's go. Because that store is in the vicinity of my fave rock shop. Yes. Goodies, yes. I said, I don't have any carnelian and I need some carnelian. He just looked at me strangely like, you need carnelian? But he didn't protest much, no, because we were in the vicinity, right? It's on the same road, but, one's east, one's west, so no problem with that. Not too bad with a little bit of peppermint in there. Okay, that's good. Excuse me. All right, so I went to my rock shop. This rock shop has fossils and specimens that like belong in museums. And they have a whole room with rocks that fluoresce under the black lights. I love going to this place, yes. Anyway, I couldn't resist a few other things. And I wanted to maybe just start some journal pages in my Dirt Road Diary. If you're a new Possum Peep, welcome, 1,000 welcomes. If you're a long-time Possum Peep, I've been working on this a long time, yes. February 23, well, that's not too bad. No, it'd be like 2 years. That's not too bad, 2 years, right? And it's a learning journal. And I'm learning about rocks and things like that, geology, and I was looking for this picture today and I already put it in the journal because I found the papers that go with this picture. Now, where did I put those papers? Well, that's something I can work on today. And I want to show you what I got. And I want to get out my collection. I know I said I would do the room before I did the rocks, but once I start playing with my rocks, I just can't seem to stop. Yeah, I want to get to this whipped cream before it all melts. So why don't you grab a few things and come on along. All rocks are stardust. A quote from Flat Stanley. A lot of the stones and rocks and minerals that I found came right off the road in front of the house, which is a dirt road, and that's why it's called the Dirt Road Diary. And then I started getting some friendship rocks, and I added those in here. And then, I started picking up rocks in different places, and I added those. There's some friendship rocks. And my stone of the year for 2024 was blue calcite. Stone of the year. It awakens imagination. It's a protective blue ray. Achieve a free flow of energy by releasing tension. Let it go. Let the tension go. That was calcite. This year, 2025, it's carnelian. And I did think this was carnelian, this little mushroom that I found. My little fairy mushroom there. This is the day I saw the meteor. 2024 was very interesting. We had earthquake, we had a meteorite come by, we had a solar eclipse. Very interesting. Well, I found this old picture, and if you're a Canadian possum peep, you might recognize this. Yes, we went to the Rocks. We went to the Rocks Provincial Park in Canada, Bay of Fundy. And the date on the bottom of the picture is August 2005, 20 years ago. Oh, I just realized that. Okay, I went here 20 years ago. I'm sure these rocks are still there. Very interesting place. A lot of geology. Yes, I got the whole guide on the geology of how these formations were formed. Some people call them flower pots. And there's a legend about them. And it's a Native American Micmac legend. And it says that some of the people were enslaved by great whales that once lived in the Bay of Fundy. On seeing a chance to escape, the people dashed for the shore. They were not quite fast enough, however. Just as they reached the beach, the whales, in their terrible anger, turned them all to stone. There's all these awesome stone structures all along the beach. And they have trees growing at the top. Yes, very interesting, very interesting. But it's a very long geological history here on how these were all made. Of course, half of this is in English and half is en français, because this is in Canada, right? Now here's a little picture. The whole continent was uplifted and it cracked and all these little bits separated, and then erosion wore away the bottom part of it. And they call them flower pots because of the little trees growing at the top there. They're just very, very interesting. The whole Bay of Fundy is just an amazing place because their tides are so high. What is it, like 40-foot tides or something? Their tides are amazing. We have high tide and low tide, but, it only goes in and out so many feet, it's not as noticeable as it is up in the Bay of Fundy. Yes, Bay of Fundy, it's amazing. So this is my geology sheet on how this was formed. And this is the park guide warning you to get out of there before the tide comes in. Yes, the tide comes in quickly. And if you don't get to the stairs in time, you will be cut off. So you really need to pay attention to high tide, low tide, coming in, going out. So you can see the people walking down here. See, that's the size of the person, and this is the size of one of those flower pots, they call them. They're huge. They're huge. Very interesting. Lots of people go visit that. I've been there twice. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. So, well, let's just do a little journaling right now. How's that? This is all black and white. I did bring up some black and white paper, didn't I? So it's got a little tiny corner. And I took this great big 12 by 12 sheet and I cut this little tiny corner out. Really? Really? I did that? That's hard to believe. Okay. I want to put a background and then maybe a pocket. See, I was thinking of just gluing this one down and then, having it open up like this. Oh, And I was going to say, well, but I didn't know where to put this one. But if I do a background and then a pocket, if I glue this to the pocket, I can still put this in here. It's kind of big. I might have to fold it differently, that's all. Yes, it's pretty beat up anyway. Yeah, carrying this around while we're looking at the rock, so. Something like that. Yeah, okay. Let's just do a page. Get it done. Yes, let's get around to it. It's about time. This picture was taken in 2005. Well, I guess you can call this memory keeping. Yeah, when I found that picture, I decided that it should go in the dirt road diary because it's, you know, it's geology, and I've added some geology in here. I just showed you that with the earthquake. Yeah, the earthquake. Oh, look at the washi tape on the edge. Now, this is what I call a learning journal. And I am trying to learn a little bit about stones and gems and minerals and geology. I have so many rocks collected and I find them very, very interesting. But I don't know much about them. So that's what this journal is about. Now, this is just thin paper, so this will be glue stick. You can make a learning journal about anything, or even if it's just a journal about something you enjoy, like, you know, your garden. You can make a journal all about your garden, keeping a record of the seeds you plant, maybe putting the seed packets in there and writing down the dates when you plant things, putting some pictures, you know, when the plants bloom or the vegetables are ripe, keeping some timetables, making some fun notations, some recipes for the things that you grow, anything like that. Maybe you're interested in birding. That's an easy one because you can get some old used bird guides or Birds and Blooms magazines and cut up the pictures and do some fun pages or do some sketches. This is crazy wild here. Okay, I don't need as much because it's going to be a pocket, but it's got to be a little bit wider than the brochure. So maybe to there. Something like that. Yes, you can have a learning journal about anything. Now, the question is going to be, what do I do when I fill this up? Do I make another learning journal, or do I just cosmically smash everything into my other journals? What do I do? What do I do? This doesn't work very good on soft paper. I should have put two pieces together. It must be getting dull. Maybe I need a new one. That one's kind of old. I don't know if you can sharpen those things. Oh, you know what? I found these scissors today. If I find something, I want to use it, right? All right, this is paper. So I'm just going to use tacky glue because it's very thin paper. Well, I didn't realize I left that much space across the top. Well, well now, let's put the the brochure is going to cover that anyway. No problem. See, so if I glue it down there, I'll be able to open it up. And read all the sides. The only thing I won't be able to read was how to get there. How do you get there? I'm going to use glue stick. Oh, you know what? We stopped at the Walmart and I did not get some more glue sticks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. I should have done that today. We're supposed to get a snowstorm tomorrow. That's all right. It only takes them one day to clear up the snow. Everybody will be panicking. Oh, we're going to get 6 inches of snow. And they'll be running to the grocery store. People in Canada are probably laughing, yes. Oh, they're going to get 6 inches of snow. And everybody will be at the grocery store buying bread, milk, and eggs. So I guess folks live on French toast during snowstorms. I like French toast. Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay. And this, you go in here, and it's the morning dove o'clock. Oh, I didn't do any journaling yet, but you know what? I'd love to find some pictures of either the first time I went or the second time I went of, the people that were there, maybe me or Baby Possum or something. And I could put them on a journaling card and maybe write a little bit about the experience. But right now, maybe I'll just, let's see, do I have a pen? Grab a pen, grab some garbage. I need a little test paper from the garbage here. Oh, this is a distress marker. I don't want to use that. Oh, just grabbing something that's over here. Here's a Sharpie. I'm going to put, for now, I'm going to put 2005. Oh, I didn't realize that had tape on it. Okay. Well, I got a page sort of started. I mean, this can be the complete page. I can add more to it at any time. Oh, and I did this. Oh, these were about friendship rocks I got. Yes, the dragon one. Okay, so I have 2, 4, 6. That's it? Ooh. Ooh, this is one of the few journals that I absolutely went in order. So there aren't any empty pages back here. Except for this page was empty, but I already put that there and I was looking for that, which I found today. I can't believe it. And yeah, I can finish up another journal. Yes, I can get around to it. I can finish up another journal. Oh, this is so exciting. So exciting. And what will I put on these pages? Well, I have today's haul. I have a few things I bought for myself when I went to get the grandnieces and nephews their stones for Christmas. Things off the dirt road I want to put in. I could just fill this right up. Yes, 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 yes. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Yes, we are. But right now I want to show you my haul and maybe a little bit of my collection. I got a few minutes. Keep going, keep going. Okay, now these I bought before Christmas, and these are stromatolites. They call them stromatolites. But look at the patterns on these. These are gorgeous. Now these have been tumbled and polished. It's not what they look like raw. But these are fossilized structures, like a billion years ago, there were shallow seas and microorganisms, bacteria, cyanobacteria, which we used to call blue-green algae and stuff, very thin layers cementing like sand granules and things together, over eons of time, cause these formations, all with beautiful, beautiful layers in them. And people have been collecting them, and you could see the layers. They're just gorgeous. These have been polished, tumbled and polished, but still unbelievable patterns in them. Yeah, so these are a fossil, and this is some dark jade. Now, I was looking for black jade. I've been looking for black jade since last year from an adventure that I haven't told you about, that I've been waiting to get some black jade so I could tell you about this adventure. And I went before Christmas and they had this dark jade. Well, I didn't have anything like this, so I bought these. This is not exactly what I was looking for, but I thought they were pretty nice pieces of jade. And so I bought these. And today when I went, didn't they have the black jade? And the rock guy, yes, the rock guy. I said, I was looking for black jade last year. He says, yeah, I remember that. I know. I probably talked his ear off on how I was looking for this black jade. I always go in there and say, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for that. And he's pretty knowledgeable. And last year they didn't have the black jade, but this year they did. And I got this really nice piece of black jade. And it's like just the perfect worry stone, right? It's perfect for my hand. I could just put it like right here in my hand. I love it. Black jade. So when I do my journal page about this, you'll learn why I was looking for black jade from last year's adventure. And then I was asking him, how do you tell this black jade from obsidian? Because I do have some obsidian stones. And so we got into this whole discussion about how to tell this from obsidian. And he said, well, obsidian is formed, like outside the volcano, cools very quickly. It's lighter and more glacier. And this is formed more inside the earth, and it's more compressed, it's denser. And he was trying to explain how to tell one from the other. But while we were looking at the obsidian, he showed me these, and I'm like, I've always wanted one of these. So I got this, and here's the price tag. Put that in there. And this is obsidian, but this is what's known as an Apache tear. Like you cry your tears. And apparently, the magma comes. I have a picture in my book. So inside the earth. So down here, it's magma. And when it comes out, it becomes lava once it comes out from under the ground, right? But the lava, like a volcano, explodes and everything goes flying up in the air. And this lava that's flying through the air cools very quickly. And it forms these little nodules. And they're called Apache tears. And I did not have one of these. I don't think I have one anyway. As far as I remember, I don't have one. So I was so excited to get that. And the black jade. Oh, I love this black jade. Well, I love the green jade too, but I was looking for some black. Okay, so where's the carnelian? Here's the carnelian. And I'm not going to have time to journal about all this today. But I bought 5 pieces because 5 is my magical number. And as you can see, it goes from like a light orange to a dark orange to a red to almost a brownish color. And I'll tell you more about carnelian when I do the page. but I bought 5 because 5 is the magical number. And I do have somewhere a little tiny red bowl, little red dish. And it was, I thought it was over there on the table where the trolls and fairies and other folk are. But I don't see it. I don't know where I put it. So as I clean up and I find my little red dish, because red is my color, I'm going to put the carnelian in there. And there's a few other stones I want to put for 2025. And I'll probably keep it close by here on the table because these are my stones of the year. I gotta find that little dish. Okay. And one more. Oh, I saw these. And this is an agate. Now, like the carnelian and the jade, not the obsidian, and not the stromatolite, and the agates here, they're all in the same family. And that's what I want to work on, a box with all the stones that are in the same family. And I'm learning, he's teaching me so much today. I'm trying to write down some notes here from what he was telling me today about these different things so I can write it in my journal. But this is called cheetah. These are a cheetah agate, and it's because of this awesome pattern on there. Can you see that? There's like orange and tan and black. See the spots right there on the edge? And they say they're sort of like reminiscent of a cheetah spots. Oh, there's so many different colors in here. You can see like a clear bit in there. See, look at these. These are gorgeous right here. So I bought 3 because 3 is the magical number. So yes, I was so excited to find the cheetah agate to add to my agate collection. But now I'm learning about this whole family of quartz and agates and jaspers and how they're related and how they're all like basically silicates, I guess. And I do have a collection. I'll just show you a few real quick because it's gonna get late here. But see, I do have notes here. I do have some notes and on what they are and what are they used for. But I think some of these things got mixed up. Like, I don't know why this is in here. Was that chert? I don't know. But I want this. Ooh, what is this? Oh, is this amber? Oh, look at this huge chunk of amber, which is fossilized sap. But why is that in here? I'll have to look that up again. Oh, is this tiger's eye? Oh, this is tiger's eye. This is one of the stones that I wanted to put in with the carnelian, the tiger's eye. Anyway, so I've got some really interesting ones here. Look at this one. And this one is called Network Jasper. Oh, I love this one. Plain and simple, this stone is here to straighten you out. With good intent, select a piece of this network jasper and get on with your life. The networking web of this jasper reminds us that we are all connected. These make great pocket stones. Get on with your life. I love that. Get on with your life. Snakeskin agate. Now, if it's an agate, it's translucent. So you can see this one's translucent. And if it's opaque, it's jasper. I just learned that just now. Ooh, what is this? This is, I'll get this more organized and we'll go over this again. Spiderweb, imperial jasper. See, now this says jasper. That's gorgeous. Because the lines are green. Okay. That's it for now. Yum. Okay, so I think that as I finish this, yes, I'm going to finish another journal. I am going to get around to it. Yes, I am going to finish this. But then we have to decide, do I want to, I almost want to start another journal that is just, again, for rocks and stones, because they're learning journals. And everything is all here. And I wouldn't have to like search through 6 different journals to find my rocks and stones stuff. This is an altered notebook that I got at the flea market. What would I use? What would I use? I bet you I have something over there. I bet you I have something over there. Something I can use. Yes. I'm going to think about this. Yes. I'm going to finish this up. Think about starting another rock journal. I could journal about all these. I don't have any pages about my whole other rock collection. Yes. I just started this with the rocks that were from the road and friendship rocks and a couple other things that I've been collecting, but I have a huge collection and I could just keep going and learn more about these. Yepers. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yes. What do you think? Yes. What do you think? What do you think? Should I not cosmically smash my learning about rocks into a regular journal and make another just dirt? I don't want to call it dirt road again. No, it's going to have to be called something else. Stone stories or something like that, right? Stone stories. Yeah, I think that's enough for today. I've got a page done in my dirt road diary. I've made a decision about finishing it up. I got out this box of rocks and I decided I'm going to organize this one first. And I showed you my little haul there. Thanks for coming along today. Happy junk journaling. Happy learning journaling. Bye-bye.